Hi, I'm Kat, and this is Kaylee. And this is what happens when I am delayed from coming home on time and kitten needs her cuddles. So, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy on August 8th, 2018, and I had a high starting weight in February of 2018 of 370 pounds. My program required me to lose 40 pounds before I could get my surgery date. And I did that following a mixture of their program and, yes, hello, and keto. And I actually eat mostly keto to this day. I'm going to say mostly because, yeah, I go astray. Getting down? Okay. So my day of surgery weight, I lost my 40 pounds and then I kept losing. So my day of surgery weight was 320, and which is a 50-pound weight loss prior to surgery. And then my weight as of today is 225.8 pounds, which is technically, and this is where it gets very weird, technically for the week it's a gain of 1.6 pounds, but when I came to you last week, not the last time I came to you because that was my monthly thing, but when I came to you last week, I said that my scale was really bonkers, and I took the highest weight it gave me because it gave me 3 completely different weights that were all insane. So like I had a 5-pound weight loss last week, and I'm like, I don't think this is right. So I took the highest weight it gave me, which was the 5-pound weight loss. So honestly, I think I was probably the very next day I was like 226.8, I think, which seems much more in line. So if that's the case, then I'm down a pound this week, and that's great. But whatever it was, that anomaly in the mix, it's good. You know, like everything is working pretty well. I had some carbs last week. I had some carbs just now, actually. I went to, my husband is on a day trip, so I wasn't going to have dinner with him, and it's been really hot. It's starting to break, but I said to him, you know, like I was like, oh, I can just go home, or maybe I'll go out to a movie. And I went out to a movie. We went out to a movie alone, which means there's the opportunity for popcorn, and I took the opportunity for popcorn. I had been eating fairly well all day. And honestly, I feel a little sick to my stomach right now, so I am very likely, Kelly's still here on my lap. She really, really wants attention. I probably won't eat dinner, or I'll eat something very, very small. It would be good to get a little bit more protein in. But yeah, I do not feel well. So hopefully that will turn around fairly quickly. It's weird because I did my monthly thing this weekend, so I don't really have a lot to say, so maybe I'll just make this a short one. I'm continuing with Noom. It got opened up to, like, once you get past the 2-week mark, they put you in, like, basically support groups with other people. So you still have a goals coach, and then you have this group where you can talk and people, you know, support each other, ask questions, whatever. I have, like I said, I went past the 2-week point, so I didn't get out. I didn't pull the cord to get out. So yeah, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna do the 8 months that I have paid for at this point. I'm really interested to see. I did a DNA kit. They offered some DNA options, and I did a DNA kit. So I'm very intrigued to see the results of that. They have received my kit, but I have not gotten any results from it yet. I have done like a 23andMe DNA kit before, and that was interesting. It didn't really have anything to do here. And I also did another I did a hair test for intolerances, and it was interesting. And I remember one of the intolerances it said I had was for cheddar cheese. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's nice. I'm still going to eat cheddar cheese. But it did, it did it for myself and for my husband, and it said to him that he had a gluten intolerance, that he was very sensitive to wheat, and he's been very successful on keto and was successful right away. And I think that just getting the wheat out of his system, and we found this out like after I did the intolerance test, but I don't know if one of us had problems with bacon. I think it may have been me. I don't remember. I do have the information. I can pull it up, but I thought it was interesting because the hair test, they want, like the whole strand. They want the root, the follicle, if they can get it, and then they've got a lot of information. So it's not like a blood test is based on what's just in your system now and then, but the hair test has got this is years of data. If they can read it, I don't know, but I will be interested to see what a weight loss specific DNA test will tell me. Who knows? But anyway, so I said that I had gained 1.6 pounds. I didn't actually say what the final thing was. So that means I've lost 50 pounds before surgery, 94.2 pounds since surgery, and a total altogether of 144.2 pounds, which is great. And I think I've talked about Get to Goal. It's an app. Guy Singer. I'm not quite sure how you say that. Geisinger. And basically, you put in your weight and put in your surgery date and weight and then you just keep putting in your weight as you go. And it tells you, it gives you a chart basically saying if you're not at goal, you obviously know when you're at goal. If according to all the data that they have based on weight loss surgery patients, and the information that's currently being put into it, it can tell you if you are on track for your weight loss, if you are lagging behind and sort of not doing as well as you should be, or which they conveniently call keep working. Here's the chart, if you can see it there. So the red is the keep working, the blue is the on track, and the green is above average. I'm not sure if that's reversing information there. And then that whole bunch of black dots, that squiggly black dot line, that is my progress. And then they have another way of looking at it, which, okay, there you go. So that gives a bunch of numbers for times, and then your stuff is at the top. I only had a 6 month because it's just 6 month, 1 year, 2 year. And to be on track for weight loss at 1 year is 227 pounds for somebody my weight, all the information I gave. That it's calculations that if I was doing well, if I was on track, doing completely average, I would be at 227 on a year. I've already passed 227. So if I'm above average, I would be 210. So I'm kind of hoping for 210 on my year. I also have my Verytastic breaks down the information. Here we go. It breaks down your your milestones into chunks. So it breaks it into 10 even chunks. And I have already completed 6 of those milestones. So that means, and it tells me that I am 64.09 complete towards my goal. That's how much I have done. And then they do the I wish they didn't design it this way, but up at the top, hello kitty, you're back. This big thing here, you would think that 212.5 would be my current weight, because it freaks me out every time I see it. No, that's the next goal. In order to get to, my 70% goal would be to 12.5. So part of me is hoping to hit 70% goal by my year. That's kind of my next big focal point. And then my parents are coming to visit in October, and that means, and I kind of like to be under 200 for when they visit. And it's weird because my mom is very concerned with my weight, and she's freaking really happy about my weight loss, but it makes me very uncomfortable to talk to her about my weight. So I don't like talking to her about my weight. I don't know why, but I just really don't. So I know she's going to be really happy, and I'll probably say, hey, yes, I'm under 200 now, if I have achieved that goal. But yeah, I've got like all of these little things coming up, because the first thing that I'm going to hit is having lost 150 pounds, which is I can do this math, less than, well, duh, cat, 4.2 pounds. That took me far too long to do that math. In less than 5 pounds, I will have lost 150 pounds. That's freaking great. I feel like I need to celebrate the fact that I am above average. Like, even that I'd been talking about that get to goal thing. Well, at 6 months, on track. Hello, sweet pie. Want to say hi? Goose wants to say hi. I think he wants to say hi to me. But I'm going to say he wants to say hi to all of you. What do you want? You just want to get up? Is that it? Hi, Goose. Please don't jump off that way. That makes me very uncomfortable. So at 6 months, if I was on track, I would have been at 250. Maybe it's the little thing. That's good. He can probably jump from the top of the chair to the floor fine. He's Daredevil. He does everything crazy. It just makes me nervous. So if I was on track, I would have been 257. If I was above average, I would have been 245. I was 250. I was like exactly 250 at 6 months. So not quite, like gold stars, but hey, that's pretty damn good. It's closer to gold stars than it isn't, So yeah, first goal 150, second goal is that trying to get to the 112 point, second goal is 212, not 112, 212.5 for 70%. Then right after that is if I can hit 210 before, like I'd like to either be at 212.5 or 210 for my surge anniversary. And then, at that point, it's just so close to Wonderland. I still have goals after that, but those are the big goals that I've been just like, okay, yeah, I'm ready to get there. And I am losing. I am continually losing. I am continually eating some carbs and doing something like popcorn today was not something I should do. And I keep hoping that the fact that I feel kind of crappy would make me think, don't eat the damn carbs. But it hasn't 100% done that. So, although I really do feel kind of crappy, so maybe this will be the last time I do it. I just have to remember how crappy I feel when I eat the carbs. I guess it's like childbirth. You just have the amnesia afterwards, that you don't remember the birth, you just remember the baby. Just remember eating the popcorn. You don't remember how awful it makes you feel afterwards. Yeah, it's coming off. I'm doing well. I am amazed when I look back over the year, because the year I was still losing weight a year ago. When I look back over the year and I'm like, wow, I have done pretty damn good on this year, and I have lost a lot of weight, and I've made a lot of progress. But every step while you're in it feels like it's taking for freaking ever. So I'm going to keep plugging along, and thanks. I'll see you next week.